Don't underestimate that one. When I found Gentry, she was bathing in the blood of her parents. She's cut from my cloth and therefore exceedingly capable. What do you make of the intruder?
I'll be speaking with the captain shortly.
Thank you, Henry.
Bye.
I know you're not asleep. Do you have a name?
Cold Frost.
Gotcha.
No, bored, pretty person chat with.
So you'll answer some of my questions?
In it for me.
Well, what do you want?
Another friend.
I can do that.
You've lost leverage.
Wouldn't you answer a question for a friend?
Smart, only allowable questions.
Okay. Where's Titus? Who attacked us and what do they want with us and who are you and Mr. Personality?
I can only answer about Titus. I must go back to the beginning. Cain is known as the world's first murderer. He's the son of Adam and Eve, older brother to Abel. When God favored Abel's offering over Cain's, Cain grew increasingly angry, until one day he lured his brother to a field and killed him. God, of course, knew right away what he had done and marked him for eternity. Cain was then cast away from all he had known and left to wander the earth aimlessly. And because the earth would no longer yield to him, he was forced to live off the blood of man. He became a vampire, cursed and immortal. Later, Cain met and married Lilith. Before turning Lilith, they had a son, Enoch, who also bore the mark of Cain. No one understood the mark's power at the time. It was just a mark, or at the most, a reminder. When Enoch grew, he married and had children. And as Cain and Lilith's lineage continued on, each firstborn son carried the mark of Cain. It wasn't until many centuries later that Cain discovered the mark represented a potential escape from the unending curse. You see, on the first lunar tetrad, he was wounded and almost killed by another vampire who bore the mark. It was then that Cain realized he could die. Lilith did everything she could to prevent Cain's death by tracking down and eradicating all who were unlucky enough to bear the mark. She thought herself successful until one day Cain found Titus. Now Cain has taken Titus and will force him to end Cain's suffering through death.
Titus taken?
Where did you get that?
What? It's none of your business.
No. I don't suppose it is. Those chains should hold. This will quench his thirst if he awakens.
I thought we just give him blood.
He'll need more soon. In his weakened state, Frost cannot protect you. When Sunny awakens, feed him.
Gentry, we have business to attend to.
Joss?
It's okay, sweetie. I'll be back.
No, this shouldn't happen yet. Frost, keep her safe.
Great.
But I can do it, I promise. I know. I know I missed a few days. Well, my son had to go to the doctor. Please, 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 please. I need this job. Please. Hello? Hello? Hello?
It's okay, Mom. I have this, or I can find a job too. I've seen lots of kids throw away soda cans, so I can collect them.
You're such a good boy.
I'm not kidding. Ty, he gave me these. He said I can be like Superman for the whole day. I could. I can say the president, and he would have to reward us.
He would. But you know, how about we save these for a time when we really need your superpowers, okay? We're gonna be fine. Coming! Luke, can you go get your bath ready, okay?
I can't.
Okay, I'll be right there, okay? Coming!
Frost, what can I do?
What do you
How am I
mean?
supposed to help? Can't just sit here all day.
It's so bright.
Sonny?
Blood ready now.
Joss?
Hey!
Do I just give it to him?
Set in reach. Let me out.
I'm so sorry he jumped at me. Please don't. Sonny, are you okay? Sonny, it's okay. Frost?
Friend.
I'm so sorry. Sonny broke the chains and Frost saved me. I'm so sorry. I was just so clumsy. It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
No. I underestimated the timeline. It's all changed because of my arrival. No.
Miss Frost. No. You monster! Please
Please worth the boy. Please worth the boy. I've got superpowers!
Forgive me.
How could you?
Let me be, child.
Let you be? You want me to let you be just like you let her be?
I didn't.
You did! Where's Luke? What did you do to him? Where is he?
I didn't hurt them.
Liar, she is right there!
I would never hurt them. It's me, Jocelyn. Frost didn't tell you the whole story. When I killed Cain all those years ago, I inherited a curse 7 times worse than death. And with no one left bearing the mark, I will never die. My rage at this fate, including the loss of all I have loved, caused me to turn into the monster you see before you. I stepped into Cain's walk and helped the world close in on itself. No human, vampire, or animal was safe from my wrath. Finally, there was nothing left, and in silence, I waited. I would have stayed insane if not for Frost. He came up with the idea of coming back and stopping myself, stopping Titus from killing Cain. The calculations were like finding a needle in a haystack, but somehow, and just barely, we made it.
This is the end. We have finished.
It's beautiful.
Yes. Now it's time for you to join Lilith. It's going to get very painful.
But I think I know the answer.
Do tell.
The only thing death can provide me is freedom. I want to be free.
You may now free yourself.
Thank you.
Well, that's a pity. I wanted her.
To die in dust. Death shall all the world subdue. How I envy her.
Yes, husband. Do you remember the view from the Eiffel Tower? Or our private gondolas in Venice? Our evening walks through Amsterdam? So many memories. And yet, not as many in this country. But it is so new. Imagine what we could do here. And mankind? Or allow it to continue. An entirely new adventure for you and yours. Cain.
Dispose of Gentry.
The Tetrad draws near. Must we do this?
Her purpose has ended.
My love, she has further purpose, I can assure you.
Explain.
She is my vessel into the boy's mind. There will be memories yet to alter. Plus, this boy, your boy, is fond of her. He considers her a friend. She will convince him to do our bidding.
My bidding. Yet you've reasoned well. Can you accomplish this?
Of course, husband. I will make her irresistible.
Lilith. This Tetran is my last. Do not stand against me. Promise me.
You have my word I will not stand against you. But that girl is mine. I will be back for her. Why must he speak of Gentry?
Perhaps he wants your focus on the little things. If you're happy with this small victory, you may leave the big one alone.
He is mistaken. Why must he do this?
He's been walking this earth a right long time.
No longer than I, and I want nothing more than to be here with him.
His crew's not giving up on their captain. There's still hope. Even the tiniest of the lights can pierce the dark.
That's what I'm afraid of, Henry.
So what's the plan to save Titus?
We should wait for Jocelyn to awake. I won't explain myself twice.
Finally!
Tomorrow night I will kill Cain and free Luke. And save Titus from ever becoming this monster. My loved ones will be able to live on. No matter what form of life that takes.
Your loved ones will live on? What about you?
I have lived for thousands of years. Ruled this very world. And was its end. Only I remained. I tried to die 1,000 times. After the anger dissipated, a giant void took over. It wasn't loneliness I felt, but rather deep and utter emptiness. When Frost came to me with hope, I realized I had been lacking the most important thing of all. Something even Cain had managed to have throughout his journey. I lacked love. Sunny, Lucian, my mother, and you, Jocelyn.
And me what?
I should not say.
You kidding me?
I do not joke.
You said you'd answer my questions, so answer them.
Jocelyn, as a boy, it was no secret to anyone around us. I was deeply infatuated with you. But what they didn't know is that it ran much deeper than that. Through the years, I tried to replace those feelings with others. With anything. Yet after 1,000 lifetimes, you've never left my heart. Even in the end, all we are is what we remember.